Hi, in this video I have prepared 12 true-false questions, and you have to write true if statement is true or false if the statement is false. And here is the first statement. Transcription is a transcription of RNA into DNA, and this is false because DNA, double-stranded DNA, would be transcribed into the message RNA. So this is DNA, and this is message RNA, and message RNA would be translated into the protein. And this is central dogma of molecular genetics and molecular biology. Second statement, transcription begins with the formation of the ribosome. And this is false because ribosomes doesn't take a part in transcription process, but would attach when we have message RNA. So this would attach at the 5' end, and protein would be produced. So it takes a part in the process of translation of the message RNA into the protein chain. So this is false statement. And statement 3, nucleotides are added to the 3' end of the message RNA. Imagine that this is double-stranded DNA, and this is bubble that we have when message RNA would be produced, and here we have message RNA. Everything you have to remember that this end would be 5' end, and this is 3' end, and this is direction which message RNA would grow. And of course all new nucleotides would be added to the 3' end, and the overall direction of the growth of the message RNA would be from 5' end to 3' end. So the correct answer would be true. So this is true. Nucleotides are added to the 3' end of the message RNA. Statement 4. The 5' end of the message RNA helps to find DNA. And this is not true because this is total nonsense. 5' end doesn't participate in anything like this. So we put false. So statement 5, splicing is a process of amino acids joining to form a protein. And this is also false because splicing is a part of the process of message RNA production. So imagine that this is message RNA, and here we have introns, and introns would be spliced. So if this would be exon number 1, this is 2 and 3, they would join together, and this is going to be 1, 2 and 3. And we call this premature message RNA, and this would be mature message RNA. So next statement, there are 64 different amino acids in proteins, and this is false statement because there is 20 amino acids and there is 64 codons. 61 of them code for the amino acids, and you have to differentiate these two terms. So next statement, Francis Crick helped to demonstrate the presence of the codons. And if you think that this is false statement because Francis Crick research was about the structure of the DNA, this is false because this was not the only one research where Francis Crick took a part. He also helped to demonstrate that there is a presence of codons, and that the amino acids code by many different codons. So this is true statement. Francis Crick helped to demonstrate the presence of the codons. Statement number 8, all codons code for amino acids, and this is false statement because there are 64 codons and only 61 code for the amino acids, 3 code for the stop, and 1 code for the start, and also it code for the amino acid methionine. And statement number 9, the reading frame in translation consists of 4 bases, and this is false statement because the reading frame consists of the 3 bases, and this is the same bases that make a codon. So statement number 10, the same genetic code is found in all organisms, and this is true, though there is some exclusion from this rule, but on the general, the same code for bases and 64 codons are universal for all the life. And statement number 11, ribosomes are composed of 30 different subunits. This is false statement because ribosomes consist of about 30 different proteins and also about 30 different small RNAs. So altogether this is about 60 different subunits. And statement number 12, proteins may be modified after protein synthesis, and this is true. Most of the proteins usually modified, they have to take a three-dimensional shape, and sometimes many proteins should aggregate to become active. So this is true statement. And this is all for today. Thank you for your attention. Please subscribe for my new videos that I post almost every day. Thumbs up if you like this video. Please write your comments, questions if you have any, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.